Hey, welcome to Spiritual Infusion 1111. This is the collective channel outside of love. So let's figure out what's going on for the collective that we need to know about. Okay, first thing that popped up is opening up. So you may be in a place right now where you need to open up, or there is something about you where you have a level of elemental wisdom coming in here. It's something about your perception right now, or the perception of other people as they view you. They're viewing you as this pearl. But when I'm thinking about a pearl, right, it's inside of a clam or it's inside of something, right? But it's buried, it's hidden. And you have to pry it open in order to see how beautiful it is inside and also its value. So it's something here where you were somebody that was either very hidden, or you could feel very hidden, or you could feel like people really don't know you, or they don't take the time to know you outside of your exterior, self. But there's something here where there's something that's hidden, whether somebody is admiring you, somebody wants to ask you questions. It's something about some level of hidden knowledge that you have that they want to communicate. This could be coming from a Cancer or somebody that's emotional. This is coming in as emotional. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For some of you, you could be finding out that you're a healer. You could be a counselor or a therapist or an advisor of some sense. For some of you, you could be being guided right now to write a book or just to communicate about who you are and what you've gone through. Because it's something here about the way that either you've been judged on your outside, not realizing that you were the pearl the entire time. For a lot of you, you could be really coming into a lot of psychic abilities where your intuition, the way that you have this, it's like you've dove deep into some different realm where you're like, hey, WTF, what in the hell is going on here? Because are there aliens? Like, who are you? Why can I telepathically communicate? Like, there's a lot of very deep energy going on here. And it feels like you're absorbing a lot of people around you. I'm also getting to here that because of your unique hidden talent, for some of you, you have a hidden talent that people come to you, they'll talk to you, they'll try to open up to you because you have a way of healing, or you have a different perspective on life that helps them heal, that helps them change, that helps them move forward, whatever it is. But what's crazy is the fact that you have a lot of abundance that's coming. You have the number 8 here. You could be born on the 8th. Yay, team 8. I'm born on the 8th. My son's born on the 8th. Could be a life path 8. Could be born on the 17th or the 26th. Could also be a life path 1. 1-8 can be a significant day moving forward. Today is the 5th as I'm recording this. But there's something here that you have a level of wisdom of. And as long as you've remained very centered here with whatever is going on, whether that's work, whether that's family, whether that's children, life, whatever, as long as you remain very centered. And the hard thing here in this energy, if you want me to be honest, it's not taking it personal. Because for you, you're like, well, what do you mean you didn't know that I was like this? But somebody has seen you to a point where you don't have to hide anymore. Virgo energy. There's a lot of abundance here. For some of you, the 8 of Pentacles, or this is I think considered the 8 of Pentacles or the 9 of Pentacles, but it's about your surplus. It's about you having enough. It's about money coming in here for you, a lot of money for some of you. It's about friends. You guys could be getting ready to go see your friends, going to see your family, but this is about you really finding your soul group. It's also about, people being able to relate to you, people showing up for you. For some reason, I feel like for some of you, you could have always felt ostracized or alone because you were very sensitive to energy. Whether that's you being in big places, whether that's you being around certain people that had funky energy, right? Whatever it is, it's coming in as like you in particular, right? Almost dulled yourself in order to whatever, but now people are seeing it's like somebody's showing up for you or people are showing up for you. Your friends are coming because they feel really bad here with another 8. They feel like, for whatever the reasoning is, and I don't know, put it in the comment section if this is resonating, because I have no idea honestly, I have no idea what this is. So hopefully this resonates for somebody. It feels like you've worked really, really hard and somebody wants to meet up with you, or it's like your friends want to come back. Like there's something about the friends. They feel bad. They feel like they got conned, or they feel like it's something about you that they feel like they should have helped you, but they didn't. They feel very guilty for this. Somebody here feels very guilty. It feels like one of your friends or your family. Yeah, I said, why do they feel guilty? Like they were supposed to come and tell you that they love you, or they were supposed to say, hey, do you need help moving? Or hey, do you need something? Hey, whatever. Whoever this person is, or people, because it could be 3 people, they feel like they were conned into waiting. They feel like they were forced into being manipulated into allowing you to go away. It's something about you where somebody was trying to interpret or insinuate like you were overly complicated, like you were too complex, or that they needed you to be by yourself for a period of time so that you could understand what it's like to solve a problem on your own. Were you competent enough? I don't know why that just came forward. So I feel like they feel very bad because you've been lost in this maze and it feels like everybody was watching you. Or your friends or your family. It's like somebody here around you should have called you, should have came to your house, should have checked to see if you were okay. Whoever this is, this energy, it's like you've gone through a lot. And I know that this is a reading about you that supersedes love, right? So I don't really want to talk about love a lot. But what I'm saying is it's friends, it's family, it's relationships. Even can be people at work, right? You have a lot of work. You have a lot of Aquarian energy here. This Aquarian energy that caused the stagnicity. I don't even think that's a word, but I think you know what the hell I mean. It's because they were complicating things. Or there was something complicated here that they felt like needed to be figured out before they came forward and talked to you. Now, you're over here, though, going through hell, it looks like. But I also am looking at this thunderstorm as like a completely different perspective. Because the thing about thunder is if you have thunder, you have lightning. And in the book of Enoch, right, they talk a lot about thunder and lightning. Or is that the book of Enoch? Or that may be something else. Don't quote me on that. Maybe it's not that. But it's something about the significance of the thunder and lightning when it comes to God. And what it is you hear the lightning first. So you see the sign, right? You physically see it. And then you hear the thunder. So what is that? That's confirmation. You've seen it and now you've heard it. That's your trust, but your verify. There's something here that you don't know that's developing, okay? It could have caused you a lot of headaches and a lot of chaos and a lot of madness. But what you don't realize is even on this card, it says triumph over evil. It's an energy shift. And it's something that is an opportunity that you've already overcome. You've already overcome the confusion. You've already done something by yourself. You could have even lost your friends. You could have felt like you've been waiting for a time to celebrate or a time to have fun or a time to get away or whatever it is, but you're coming out of this energy, which is very beautiful. There's also something with a community. So this could be where you live. This could be where you work. You could even be moving. Okay, there's something here where there's a lot of different pieces that are now going to be coming together. See, everything felt very disjointed because I'm looking at it. I'm looking at what they're showing me. I wish I could show you exactly what they're showing me so that you can see why it's challenging to verbally speak on what it is. So I'm going to tell you what it feels like to me because that's what I'm looking at. It looks like something that's very disjointed. It's almost like, you know those pack and plays? Okay, this is funny. Back in the day, I'm 39, okay? Back in the day, and my kid's 14, my oldest is 14. You try to put a pack and play together, it's like, oh my gosh, one side's crooked, one side's jacked up, you get one right, then the other one's too stiff, right? Put it in the comment section. Have you struggled with the pack and play? Yes and no. I want to know. Because I know I did, and I hated that thing. That's why I never wanted to take it out. My point is, with you right now, it's like you're the pack and play, where one thing gets straight and then the other thing gets broken. And then you're like, what is going on? It's like you're trying to hold everything up at one time, and it's not working. But that's not true, because it is. So in the past, it wasn't working. Now, what I want you to see here is you have a lot of 8s and 3s, okay? You have 2 8s, you have 2 3s, and 5 plus 3 is 8. So whatever this storm is, there's communication coming in here that is going to automatically make everything work together, okay? And it's being done by the heart. It's being done by a good place. And that is 8. That's taking the negative into the positive. It's taking what's working, what's not working, into what's now going to be working out for you. And it's everything is synced and linked together. It's a circular reference. It's a roundabout. Meaning, like, if you talk, then that means the other, like I always say in software, right? If you're trying to pull data from different things, data harvesting, and you send something, it's like, is your program talking to SharePoint, but can SharePoint talk back to your program and upload the information? Is it a circular reference, or is it a one-way transfer, one-way street? There's something here where whatever you're putting in, it's a circular reference, which is beautiful. Sorry for a little bit of nerd talk, but that's exactly what I wanted to say. I'm also getting too, there's some type of significant balance that's coming in to a place where you're going to like look around and feel like, why do I feel good? This is also a time where you need to take a deep breath. There could be money coming in here where you need to go on vacation. You've worked hard, or you need to go do something by yourself or with somebody, but it's like you need a break from your environment. And there's a lot of balance here. There's a lot of inner childhood healing. It's like sitting here saying, because you spent the time alone to balance your chakras, because now you're well rested, right? You have the ability to kind of have it all. Look, I just cut the deck, right? And that includes person relationships. You could be meeting up with somebody very soon here. Sorry if you hear Zola snorting on the outside. I do not have a potbelly pig, but I do have 2 Frenchies. And let's see, she's gonna do it again. There you go. There's a little snorts, but I promise you she's not a little potbelly. So yeah, this is great. I don't know. You're going to meet somebody very, very soon. Also, you're going to hang out. I don't know if they're a friend. I don't know if they're a lover. Like, I don't know what it is, but there's somebody here that you're going to meet in person that is going to make you feel like everything is changing. Like the impossible is becoming possible, right? It almost feels like a daydream because in the past, it feels like there was a lot of regret. It feels like there was a lot of burdens. It feels like you tried to not sweat the small things. You tried not to focus on the negative things. But I also feel like there is a new phase that's coming in for you. And it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Because it has like a very nice ending, even romantically. Like for some of you, you have a beautiful romantic ending. For some of you, I feel like you're going to go on a Harley or a bike of some sense. Because what's crazy is like you're coming in as somebody that is a great catch, that you have a lot of luck, you had a lot of prosperity, you're very resourceful, there's a lot of abundance to you, right? But there's something here that was closed off. And it was because of this confusion, but now there's been the illumination where everything is linking and everything is syncing. And somebody here is standing up for you. Also, I don't know why, but you have somebody here that's standing up for you, that's talking about you, that's taking some type of swift action. Somebody here wants to celebrate. Maybe your birthday is coming up, their birthday is coming up. Somebody here wants to celebrate, or there's a celebration coming and you're meant to be a part of it. It's to recognize like somebody here wants to take you out. Again, I don't know. I feel like it could be romantic or platonic, non-romantic or romantic. For some of you, you definitely, it's definitely emotional. So it's somebody that really does care about you, but somebody here definitely wants to recognize how they feel about you because they can't hold it together much longer. It's also something about your intuition. It's like there's something going on right now with your intuition where you could be getting premonitions or you're seeing downloads so clearly where you're like, what the hell was that? Okay? It's something here where there's also a level of discernment because your sixth sense is significantly developed to a point where you may even see that your instincts are more on point. And you could even be picking up things of divination in order to see deeper, whether that's reading coffee, whether that's reading candle wax, whether that's meditating, whether that's ayahuasca, whether that's tarot cards. You're using certain things of divination in order for you to understand the past, present, and the future. And what's happening here is that this inner knowing that you had before, it caused tension to probably other relationships that you could have had because you already saw the future. But the problem was you were bringing it up in the current. So people would get mad because you could say something, could do something, and then it would happen after you said it. But for you, you're viewing it as it just happened. So there's some type of tension here with what you see. Where in the past, it could have caused a lot of tension. It could have caused a lot of strain, right? You have Aries, Libra, Cancer energy, Aquarius, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mars. If that's not your sign, that doesn't mean it's not your reading. What it means is these are characteristics that are describing your situation. There's a lot of tension here, right? Like, your intuition could have caused a lot of strain, could have caused a lot of anxiety, it could cause a lot of headaches or migraines or pressure in places where you've been really stressed out. But for a lot of you, what you did was you channeled that, you transmuted it, you began to become focused, right? It wasn't something that, well, I do think that you were forced to focus. Because if you weren't focusing on what was important, you were not going to succeed. Because it feels like you've been pulled in like 97 different directions But it's something about you changing. It's like it's an elevation. It's your intuition is completely changing. You have Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn energy. There could be a new baby on the way. Or this is just a growth. It's a new beginning. Somebody's getting ready to offer you something, whether that's a job, whether that's a love offer, whether that's, hey, can you come on and consult for this? Okay, it's something about your creativity. It's something about the way that you view things. There's a level of purity, and there's something about your untapped potential or your unlimited potential because it's innocent. It's warmth. It's a new phase. It's vulnerability, but it's vulnerability that's valued as something that's brilliant. Again, on both of these cards, it's saying purity multiple times. Innocence, purity. There's something about you where your light, it brings a level of multi-dimensional like spiritual energy, which is very beautiful, right? Because people feel like they know where you start and where you stop. They also understand why you win. Leo energy is here. There's a level of completion, right? Because there's the verdict. People now understand that your intuition in the past that could have caused tension and chaos and whatever, that it was done from a pure place. That's why the verdict is you're finishing first here. There's a level of achievement for whatever you've gone through where you're going to have some type of level of relief. Whether that's physically, whether that's financially, whatever it is. And you have this hot air balloon again. You have an 8. You have your 1s. Okay, you have your 5s, right? You could be seeing 888, 111, 555, 333. It's an end of no communication for some of you. 888, it's about balancing out something. If you're seeing that, 111, it's about communication coming in and having a sense of clarity and honesty. It's also about having a level of potential growth and some type of new start. But whatever is going on here, you've rised above it. Even if people are doing spell work or being negative, it doesn't matter because it wasn't true. But you had to raise your vibration. You couldn't go roll in the mud with the pigs and then complain that you got dirty. That's the point. You're in a white suit. They're rolling in the mud. They want you to get dirty so that you look like them. But you don't. You're in a white suit. And it's tailored and it looks fantastic. And white doesn't always look good on everybody. But for some reason, you in this white suit, while you're at the farm and you're watching the pigs roll in the mud, you can go over there and look at the pig pen, but you're going to get dirty. But a lot of you didn't. A lot of you kept your head high. You rose above it, right? You didn't resist the change. You didn't resist the tension. You knew that you were going to be pushed to your limits where you had to make a decision. Am I going to bend or am I going to break? Some of the things that even could have occurred here where you felt helpless, you felt like, I don't even know what to do, whatever was sent. It's like you've defied gravity. You defied what you've gone through. And that's because you have somebody here that's valuing you. It's because you have somebody here that understands that you're the diamond. And also, you're the grapes. The creative force of abundance. Faithfulness to a point that you can bear fruit. The fact that people value whatever you will harvest. Because whatever you've created through your level of fertility, it's perfection. And that's why there's a lot of merit here that makes you brilliant. Because there is a commitment here to prosperity where your light has created a surplus of fulfillment, And it's because of you. You could have had a lot of temptation, but because you were somebody that refused to lay down, everything changed. And now you're getting ready to enjoy the fruits of your labor because you were the one that was in a multidimensional energy. You were the one that said, yeah, I'm not going to play the victim here. You want to know why I'm not going to play the victim? Because I'm not confused. I'm not going to resist clarity. I understand why I'm here. I understand why this is happening. And I know that there's a significant injustice, but the injustice will be rectified and will be made right. Right? Somebody here wanted you to be in tunnel vision so that you would be restricted. It's not happening. Somebody here did not want you to be seen for who you are. But you concentrated on the truth. And part of that is going within, right? Excuse me. Part of that is being alone. Part of that is feeling helpless at times and confused and not know where you're going, but still going on that mission. Because you've went within. And by going within, you've had a level of observation where for some of you, you could have been at point 0. You could have lost everything. You could have felt like, I have nothing left. I feel numb. But at that point is where you looked at yourself and realized how strong you are, how resilient you are, how blessed you truly are. And by doing that, what you've done is you've opened up your intuition, your perception, right? The unconscious mind. You were able to explore your unconscious mind because you were able to remove your ego. Even in void, when you have nothing, there's always the desire to know. And the desire to know ultimately starts with you first. Because whatever has happened, these deep thoughts, these subliminal messages, the way that you disconnected, it really said a lot about who you were at a core level. So you should be very proud of yourself. So, with that being said, that is your reading. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys love that this is, if love comes up, love comes up. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. So I try to really make it about you guys or what you're going through. I hope that you guys enjoy it. It seems like your intuitive abilities, they're increasing, they're growing. This may be a time where you're in a place where I don't know what's happening, but man, I'm seeing ghosts or I'm hearing my spirit guides or I finally know who my spirit guides are, whatever it is. It's you're going through a significant metamorphosis and a significant transformation, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful because even though you may feel alone for some of you, you're really not, because you have these little firefly ancestors and guides and animals around you where it looks like you guys are never alone. But I also feel like people are going to be very curious with your next chapter. So I can't wait to see or hear what that is. All right, until next time, I love you.